Runners to your mark. Set. Pow! There's nothing better in sports than that moment of anticipation. Oh, track and field, my favorite sport, the purest sport, the first sport for a reason. Back in the days of these Neanderthal cavemen, whatever the hell was first, and they looking around for something to eat, and they took off when they saw that food and came back weeks later. Honey, I got something to eat. Then they had neighbors. One day they looked at their neighbors. They looked over there at Sebastian. Sebastian looked at Fred. And Fred said, "I'll race you," but didn't say it and took off. And they both took off. Then one day, they both had enough food to eat. And they said, "Hey, we ain't got to race each other just to eat. Let's just race each other for fun." And that's how track and field started. And everything else is a derivative of the purest sport. Well, as you guys know, the king of all sports in our country is not track and field. Nope. And I do my damnedest to try and pump it up, but it falls on deaf ears. So let's talk about the king of all sports out here. That is American football. Okay. So if you watch American football, you see some guys that are fast. I mean, super fast. Tyreek Hill comes to mind, right? And then every now and then you start to think, well, not only is he fast in football, I think he fast, dog. I think he can run in the Olympics, etc. And we've had guys from the Olympics come to play football. It's kind of rare, if ever, somebody playing football say, let me try out for this Olympics, right? You got to have that track in you. So when you talk about track, put some respect on his name. This ain't about how fast you are. It's about to see how fast you are. If you truly have speed, not just fast in a sport. Well, let's just say there's a father out there who needs to be saluted, right? John Brown. Now, former weightlifter, former bodybuilder who has 3 amazing sons, and correct me if I'm wrong, 2 are in the NFL. Just like the Mannings, you know what I mean? I got 2 of them in there, and all of them know 7 languages. But he was talking and dropping some jewels about football players, this is the way I'm taking it, running track. And let's just say he has a different opinion than most. Take a listen to this.
I'm against track. I'll tell you why. Number one, I don't think a track coach or a guy who trains can make you significantly faster. Okay. Follow me. Because if that was true, then I should be able to take any kid that's lean, athletic, let's say he's 8 years old. In 8 years or 10 years from now, you're going to be running one of the fastest human beings in 100, 200 meters in the country, and you'll be going to the Olympics. Because I'm going to get you with the best trainer. This guy's the best speed coach in the world. He's going to make you so fast. It doesn't happen like that. You're born with that or you're not. Then when you're born with it, you can enhance it. Maybe, 5%? Here's the problem with the track. Okay. I think track, so you have football season and then track seasons right after that. I had 2 choices. Have my kids run track, go to school, go to track practice, come home, they're tired because they've been running, and they eat, they do the homework, they go to bed. I prefer they come home when there's no football season, lift weights, eat, train with me, because it takes a long time to get the body strong and big with weights. It takes a long time. Listen to me again. Okay. It takes a long time to get the body big and strong with weights. So time is valuable. Time is very, very valuable in that sense. So if you take that valuable time and give it to a track coach, that's bad, because he's not going to get that much faster anyway, and then he'll stay lean. He'll be skinny. You need to be a bigger, faster, stronger you. So that's why I'm against track.
All right. Told you he was going to drop something right there. A little different opinion than the masses. Everybody say, you want to get faster? Run track. Oh, you scared. You don't want to run track, because we know what track brings out of you. Oh, so much anxiety. Let me just start here, because y'all know track is my favorite sport, as I said earlier. And there are amazing things you can get from the sport of track and field. But I agree with my man, John St. Brown. I agree with him because we're talking about an effective, efficient model. You have football as your main thing. Now, how do you enhance it? Do you go run track for speed, or you work out in football for your speed. I'm just here to tell you, he got it. I mean, that's why he got 2 boys that made it, because he understood it. I grew up running track. 8 years old, I was running for the LA Jets, represent West Side. Oh, come on, man. LA Jets still the best track team in the country. Now, can't say there aren't others that are damn good, right? When I was growing up, they had a track team called Wings and KY Track Club. And now I just hear about, like, there's West Valley Eagles, etc. Track clubs out there. If you're a track club out there, beat it up in the comments, represent your track club. I'm not trying to disrespect, just talking about what I went through. Now, this is my first experience with track. I was faster than everybody. I'm talking about the whole neighborhood. I'm talking about your cousins, yeah, your older cousin, your uncles, yeah, your uncles, let's race. Your daddy, let's go. I'm light pole to light pole in front of the house. Socks on, socks off. Whatever you want, how you want these knuckles. And I'm out there smoking cats, getting $1 here, 30 cents there, you know what I mean, $3. Just losing no time ever. Go to school early to race people, smoking. To the point where I'm playing football, and then I said, I want to get even faster. I'm already the fastest on my football team. We haven't lost a game at this time. I didn't lose a game till I was 4 years, my 4th year, the championship game. So I went on the 12, 24, 36, 47-1. That's when I first lost the game, at my 48th game. Fast. And I go out for track. Let me tell you what happens. Story time, yo. I get to the track meet, and I'm not cocky, but I'm like, I've never lost a race. What do you mean? And our coach enters me like everybody first day that's fast. What are you going to run when you first day fast in track? 100, 200, sprint relay, long jump. You thought you were going to say mile relay. Hell nah, that's your first day. You ain't knowing what a quarter feel like. You die out there. That gorilla jump on your back. 1, 2, sprint relay, long jump. Get to the track meet. It's a little longer than I expected. Football games are, at that time, an hour, hour and a half. This was all day and Sunday. It was Saturday and Sunday. Tuna fish sandwiches, Cheetos. Damn, mama. And we still got to go to snack stand. We been here that long. Blankets out, tents. What? We walking around just in the infield for hours. We trying to hide and go talk to a girl and not really interested in her because I'm young. Get in the race. 100. First time ever running in the track meet. Let me tell you what happens. I line up, get in the blocks, look side to side. Why are they getting in blocks? All right, bro. I got this ghetto stance. What it do? Okay, you know ghetto stance. Stagger your feet. On your mark. What do you mean? I'm looking like, get set. Then I squat. That's when you know I'm about to run, fool. Bow! And I take off. And my first step was going to land. But I took notice to a guy next to me in lane 5 who was already on his second step. Pardon me, what are you doing? Why are you so far in front of me? So then I throw on my speedies. What up, boy? What up, boy? Go get his ass. Go get his ass. And as I'm trying to go get him, I'm boning out, as they used to say. He running. I mean, gracefully. Like chariots of fire. Dun, 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 dun. And I'm, hiya, what? Go get that food. Go get that food. What? Dun, 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 dun. Wow. I ain't closed that gap. He beat me. His name was Brian Woodward. Ends up going to UCLA to run track. So I lost to somebody damn good. That felt all right. But it didn't feel good in the moment. I'm like, mind blown. What just happened? And then, I mean, literally in a race, I'm running a race, and I got images of how graceful he was running the race. And then I knew. I was like, yeah, this is a different animal, right? So I end up running track. I end up running 1, 2, and then I turn into 2, 4. Then I turn into exclusively the 4, and then the 4 and the hurdles. 110 hurdles, 300 hurdles, etc. I won nationals in the 400. We set a national record, our relay team. Fastest group of, I think we were midgets at this time, like 10, 11-year-olds, ever. Think about that. I was one of the 4 fastest kids ever to be on this relay. I was one of the 4. That's amazing. And to be real, I think I was the fastest. Sanyika was on there too, and Sanyika could beat me, but Sanyika used to run the 800 in the mile. He wouldn't run the 4. Guess we were trying to add up points, right? I don't know. Point being, I was the fastest on the fastest relay team in history. Let's fast forward this. Reason why John St. Brown's right is because if I'm going to play football, and I learned this later, and I learned this not too late, but God, wish I knew this earlier. If you're going to be super fast in football, you want to be Dwight Freeney off the edge, Javon Curse off the edge, regardless if they have track background or not. I know how they worked out for football. God dang it. If you're going to be fast in football, here's a note. Why don't you train fast in football? And I started to see that all the pro guys I knew wasn't running no tracks, wasn't running no 480s and 200s and 1/4. For what? This game ain't that. This game is... You not practicing that? Oh, you practicing on your mark. Get set. Graceful. Come on, man. So basically, in a nutshell, if you're going to be great at any sport, train to be great in that sport. Don't go outside that sport to bring it. Okay? Get it? Good. Same thing happens with like D linemen. It's great to have boxing, good for the hands, because it's fun to do it, right? It's great to do martial arts, good for the hands. But if you go pass rush, you're going to do that hand-to-hand Mortal Kombat, you're going to have to do the hand-to-hand Mortal Kombat, okay? All that is supplementary to the base, and the base, because of time, and you want to be efficient and effective, is you got to do it in that sport. So don't think that, oh, man, I'm a brown belt. Okay, bring your brown bud out here and try to pass rush. It's more than just your hands. You got to dip that hip. You dip, I dip, we dip, right? You got to turn that corner. You got to get that top leg going back towards the quarterback. Hello, that's not martial arts. So I love what he said about it. Track is amazing to get you fast. Duh. But the negative is, man, you got hell to pay up here. It's all on you. Track practice. You know why so many track athletes are fat? And I'm not talking about necessarily the pros, even though they get bigger too. I'm talking about, look at your boy who was the fastest in high school. Look at your boy or girl who's the fastest in college. Go to a track meet. Go to a track meet. Go to a youth level track meet and look at them parents. And they all ran track in 88. Girl, shoot. Hey. It's just different. So track's so damn hard that when you're done, you done. You ain't moving. That's what it is. So go get you a personalized trainer. Go get you a coach. Just mimic the game of football if you want to really get fast in the game of football. Call Mike Boyle out in Boston. Best trainer I've ever seen. That's that dude. All right, y'all. Beat it up in the comments. Tell me if I'm right. John St. Brown's right. Or did I just totally detest the thing I love most, which is track and field? Do I sound like a damn hypocrite? Let me know. Beat it up in the comments.